it is? I know what time it is. By the time this video comes out, maybe it'll be breakfast. Maybe it'll be lunchtime. Maybe it won't. Depends whenever I finish editing this. But hope you guys' days are going okay. Hope you enjoyed that little short I made. I'll reiterate on the post if you didn't read it, but I mentioned that if we reach our 30 sub goal, I know what's going to happen. It's just going to take some time. Whenever that happens, yes, we will get access to a Discord server, and I will try once a week to post a meme short, if I can think of anything. Or if you guys think of something that's a funny meme or another growth meme, depending on what games I have, and a chase scene, which I know there's a couple that work. But grab a snack, grab a drink, and join me on episode 2 of Mass Effect. I have a drink right here, Sprite. Good Sprite. Alright, sorry about that. I had to re-talk with everyone except Ashley because I skipped through everything.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on you.
Boop. Good experience. Alright, you get to see what the cliffhanger was all about. For all of you, if you're new to this game, you're going to see something really cool that was supposedly better than the other 2 games in the trilogy for this one scene. And I feel like they're right, that this was a good scene. Maybe it was, I don't know. You'll see. If not, then you obviously know what's gonna happen here. Just head right in.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Taxpayer dollars? We pay for the Citadel? Okay, maybe it's some way we do. Enjoy.
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower, too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side, then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
This game holds a special place in my heart. Why I couldn't believe this? It's too special. The one game I can't get off my console. I can't. It's too good. It's my favorite game of all time. If I ever played Team Fortress 2, that'd be my second. But this...
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Don't worry.
Captain
I don't like them
Anderson,
either.
I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
I mean, this armor still looks
They
good
were not
regardless.
happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres.
I don't think
the
we care at
mission
this
on
point.
Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
You and me both. Unless you're Maphead, then I guess that doesn't count. Beep, blop, blop, bloop. Captain Heckerson. The missions, I'm gonna skip most of the part whenever we get to the plan exploration. We're probably not gonna get to it this episode because there's a bunch of quests I want to do. But since there are quests, I'll be skipping a lot of them.
These allegations are...
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. You're...
Chastising remark.
What is this place?
You are
ambassador.
in this shared space.
I'd like to know more.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore...
Actually,
However, despite our long... Since we're not physically adept, we trade
all this
our
because
services for protection.
You can, if you're new to this game, you can, what is it? I'm just doing this for the experience, and yes, this goes into your journal, so you can read this later. Will I? Maybe not. Unless I get feedback telling me I should. Or later down the road saying, oh, could you go back and read all the journals? I won't, but I will, scroll down in very slow speed so anyone watching can just read it.
what is it you do?
I look out...
Chastising.
You are naive.
Why aren't the
Dismissive.
Really? How long have we been waiting?
You seem to have it.
You... Details.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, EarthClan.
Pleased greeting. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine.
Why do you
plainly, remorseful response, Din.
Tell me more about
Genuine enthusiasm.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell.
That's
Good
not what I
day to
wanted
you,
to do.
human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
Elcor, you don't really
Surprise
see all
welcome.
too much, like...
You have returned, human.
What do you do here?
Modest, chastising rebuke. Sincere farewell. Good day to you,
if you
human.
really want to know,
Enjoy your time on the
you can't
Citadel.
shoot these guys. So it doesn't matter. I mean, yeah, you can't shoot these guys, so... Don't worry, friendly fire doesn't happen in the Citadel. You can't just go gun blazing. You can pull out in this game, but every other game you can't pull out your weapons. I mean, here, you can put them away. You can't do that in other ones, sadly.
Hello there, human. Alarmed response. I cannot speak more. She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
Most of these I'm just gonna skip because I want the experience. But the more important ones I won't. Because I like talking to the guys. You'll see who I'm in.
Welcome to the Presidium.
If you're unaware. If you are, you're gonna like seeing them again.
Good day,
well,
Commander. The human ambassadors up the stairs,
overall,
first
I
room on the
guess.
right. Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries.
What is this place?
If you have more questions, please access...
What's that?
Oh, Avena is the virtual guide for the Citadel.
What's your name?
My name is Sephiria. I'm the admin.
You seem
the
to be...
embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics.
I should be going
Have a
now.
pleasant day.
You kind of want your experience high early game. That's why I'm doing all this, because I'm going to need as much experience as possible if I want to get some of the bigger things done. There is a cheat mission that you can go to get infinite Paragon. As far as level 1, as far as the first game. There's a one, you can do it in the second game. And the third game doesn't really matter all too much, depending if you're doing everything correctly. You can just kind of speed through the missions or whatnot and not have a problem with charisma or whatnot. But in the second and third game, I'll be running mainly the second game, Paragate, which is a mix of both Paragon and Renegade, because it works.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
Human, delighted, welcome. It is good to meet you.
Oh, right. Can't really tell my direction. Oh, this guy. I'm not gonna spoil anything about this guy. Seems cool enough on a base level. Also, I will be doing my best to 100% this game, so I'll be doing most of it.
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
Have we met before?
No, it's my... Was there something you needed, Commander?
I get the feeling...
No. The Council wants to make humanity their new favorite...
The Council...
Good. I'm a busy man, Commander. Are we done here?
What do you know about...
No, we're very much not done.
More like the underhanded side of the Council.
What do you have against...
Especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide.
Sometimes you have to bet.
I've been with
Yeah, right.
They're over... We do our best to find and punish any officer who...
The galaxy...
Is that the kind of person this galaxy needs?
But not all Spectres.
True. But the potential is always there.
Tell me about...
Seasick. Worst, of course, is the Seasick representative to the Council.
Tell me about your...
Sorry, Commander. I don't make...
I'll be going.
Goodbye.
See, that's what I want. Means more stuff in my charm, and I want to always keep that in a high, and then Intimate doesn't really matter to me as far as the first game goes. Override, I can get the other two. See, most of the game I won't be using. Later down the road, you'll see the type of the two characters I use most, because it's easy to go exploring in this game and get rid of everything. Jaden also works because he has both the stats, but it's kind of a pain. Throw. Pistol. Assault rifle. Combat armor.
This place seems strange. Don't believe the rumors. The consort would never reveal her secrets.
What you talking about?
We tossed out the nearest airlock if she did.
I suppose.
None important.
Besides, Nick, the consort's nothing like the girls back on the colonies. She's...
You don't have to do it with her. You can just talk to her if you want.
Is that all you did, Jazz? Just
wait a minute.
I didn't say that.
Ha! I bet you did too.
Shut up, Fredericks.
Did I miss something?
What do you want? Oh, Commander.
I guess I just teleport.
Is there something I can do for you?
Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection.
Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
What can you tell me about the assault?
You never went to see her, did you?
No, I never did.
Can you at least tell me?
Sure.
Thanks, kid.
I will. Have fun, that is.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
What have you got?
Information, mostly. Would you like to know about some points of interest nearby?
I actually, fun fact, when I first played this game, I thought this guy was a bartender. I was like, I don't want a beer right now. But then, once I actually gave it a chance, this guy isn't a bartender. He actually sells information. For free, by the way. Surprisingly.
What's going on around here?
Day and age.
Well, you found the embassies. Not much going on here. Across the bridge, you'll find the bank, the Emporium, and Shaira's. If you haven't heard of her, you soon will. If you need supplies, you can try the markets one level below. For entertainment, I'd try Flux or Cora's Den.
What is Shaira's?
Most of the diplomats... She's a very powerful woman, but also very respected.
Tell me about Flux.
Well, Flux has gambling and dancing, certainly more lively than this place. Cora's den, on the other hand, well, let's just say it's livelier and deadlier, all at the same time.
I was gonna make a joke about that, but I have nothing at my mind.
Goodbye.
I normally do, but I can't think of anything.
So long, Commander. Have a pleasant day.
I normally would, don't worry, but today's just, or, well, currently is just not that moment at all.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Hello. AI
Greetings
lady.
and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space
Are
station.
you secretly ChatGPT? Okay, that doesn't make sense in this game. That didn't exist back then. You're probably not.
So are you a person or a
I am a full... I may also be
This
contacted.
is the one
Give me the tour.
You, on the far
I'm
end
just
of
gonna
this
skip
level,
most
you
of
can
the
see
time.
the Citadel...
I want to...
If you wish to learn more, Executor... The most recently added embassy...
Why we're...
The Council...
Goodbye.
Goodbye,
not what I
and
wanted.
thank you for using Avina. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel. Welcome to Presidium. On the far end of this level, you can see the...
Tell me about...
The most recently added embassy...
Why were people...
The Council gave a great deal of thought to this matter.
Do you agree with their
I am
decision?
not programmed to make that kind of qualification.
How come the bull...
They, in recognition of their work to expand...
Why weren't they...
It would be unfair to demand such an
That's pretty
I
damn
apologize if my personality has offended you. Please.
Do you know any...
In this role, they are
Not at
granted
all.
extraterritorial
Hard to offend
rights and jurisdictions.
Commander.
Spectres answer
You know what?
to no
Ever since
law
the
or
Grug
authority
thing, I'll just say
except the Council
Commander Grug.
itself.
Or, well, Shepard for the first game. I don't know, I'll just call him either Shepard or Grug. They both work.
What can you tell me about the Citadel?
Originally, the Council
actually run
consisted
that
of
fast over this
representatives
game.
from the Asari. Since then, the three Council...
It can't be as
I
simple.
am not programmed to make that...
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
So, the first objective for me is not to go to the Citadel. I'm just going to skip this part, because I'm just going to the other places to get everything mapped out, so when I do end up going, to those other places, I won't have to walk, I could just fast travel. I'll see you guys when we're at the Citadel, or if I find anything interesting. Actually, I'll see you guys when I talk to the next person that isn't, that's a main character. Well, not really main character, but talking point. Time to take a trip to the bank. Hayden, please get out of my way. I'm gonna slowly make my way over there. Why, you ask? You're not getting an answer to that question. Don't mind me, I'm just slowly walking over to you. For no apparent reason at all. Because I feel like it.
What's this? One of the Earth Clan. It is a great honor to welcome the heroes of the Blitz.
You've got me at a disadvantage here.
I am a financial advisor to many important... I also offer premium service.
Sounds pretty...
Even if his true motives were...
Still sounds chic.
Then we can only hope he will never be cursed with a large enough fortune to require my...
What's it like living?
From the Presidium to the wards.
What makes the
But only the most powerful and influential...
What are the wards?
You never know what you'll find down in the wards, Commander.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
It's Shepard to you. I guess, actually, no, the title should really just work here. Another thing you'll, see, I think... Maybe I have enough here. I'm not sure. Maybe I do. Let's see.
Ah, human. This one is greatly pleased to see you here in my decadent emporium.
I hope you're not getting scared by how these things talk.
Who are you?
This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan. Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
What exactly do you sell?
This one is able to procure almost any...
Why do you refer...
And we rarely do so with other species. It is just our
Why do you
way.
refer to yourself as this one and it?
I'll let you guys...
For the same reason that humans are so inquisitive. It is... Specifically, Hanar only refer to themselves in the first person with family, or... and we rarely do so with other species. It is just our way.
Who are you?
Please take time to examine the fine goods.
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
That face. These licensed. Supposedly they do something for in the future games you need them. I'll probably end up looking it up after this episode airs, because I don't understand how that happens. Maybe it's not, and maybe I'm not too smart right now, but I've never really seen where these end up after the first game concludes. Also, I rarely buy something from the shop because you can just get anything else you want from whatnot. From exploring and chests and loot and whatnot. Alright. See you guys when I'm at the consort's place. Conhort, I'm not understanding. I'm not. Ooh, actually, never mind. I'll go here.
Welcome to Presidium. In the aftermath of the Krogan rebellions.
Tell me more.
For a full century,
Supposedly
the
there was like
Council
a whole
and its member species fought to bring the Krogan under control. With the aid of the newly discovered Turian Empire, they were ultimately successful.
So I believe the actually, I'm gonna listen to that again.
Tell me more about the Krogan
In
rebellion.
recognition of their efforts during the Rachni Wars, the Krogan were granted several new colony worlds by the Council. Over the next 400 years, the Krogan species began to expand. Blessed with an extremely high birth rate, their number... Faced with a critical overpopulation crisis, the Krogan started a violent colonization of nearby worlds inhabited by other Councils. For a full century, the Council and its member species fought to bring the Krogan under control. With the aid of the newly discovered Turian Empire, they were ultimately successful.
You needed the Krogan to stop the Rachni. Then you needed the Turians to stop the Krogan. So who's gonna stop the Turians?
I am sorry, but that question is beyond my programming parameters. The Turians are members of the Citadel Council. They are not a
Why
threat.
did the Council fight so hard to keep the
The
statue?
Krogan were instrumental in saving the galaxy from the Rachni threat. The Council believed this historical fact should not be forgotten. The Council also hoped that preserving the memorial would improve diplomatic relations with the Krogan and bring a... Unfortunately, the Krogan refused to negotiate and only surrendered after their population and homeworlds had been ravaged.
Sounds like they got what they deserved.
I am sorry, but a value judgment of that nature...
What were the Rachni Wars?
Nearly 2,200 years ago,
Damn.
explorers seeking to expand Citadel space opened up mass relays leading to systems controlled by the Rachni. A highly intelligent and aggressive insect race, the Rachni unleashed a war of conquest against the rest of the galaxy that lasted for nearly 3 centuries. The emergence of the Krogan finally turned the tide in favor of the Citadel species. Krogan forces provided the numbers necessary to halt the Rachni. The Krogan then pursued their retreating fleets. Able to survive the harsh environments of the Rachni homeworlds, the Krogan hunted their enemy to extinction.
Was it really necessary to wipe them out?
I am sorry, but a value judgment of that
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avina.
Rachni,
Have a pleasant day.
Shepard, what are you doing? Get down from there.
If you're gonna make a Krogan statue, you might as well make it big, right?
Hard to believe the Krogan were once seen as the saviors of the galaxy.
I want to get a closer look. You'll understand what these guys can do later. Very soon. They're annoying in this game. I think overall they're just really annoying to fight. On the harder difficulties, which I'm on a harder difficulty than normal. I normally play this game and beat it on normal.
I've had my office rearranged 5 times now. 5 times?
Welcome. I am Nelina. I don't recognize you as one of our expected clients today.
I'm so sorry.
Would you like me to see when the consort will be able to meet with you?
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek the consort services. But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
Commander Shepard.
Excellent. You should hear something in 3 or 4 months.
What? I have battles to do. I have enemies to kill. I have Saren to find. I can't... What?
Nobody's worth that much of a wait.
Well, that's not for me to judge. I have your name, and you'll be contacted. Is there anything else?
What do you do here, Nolina?
I'm one of... Many of the people here today will not see the consort, but they expect to be attended to just the same. It's our job to ensure that they leave contented.
What exactly do you
Well,
attend?
each acolyte has her unique abilities. Some soothe with... As much as possible, we seek to match the needs of our client. My specialty is touch. My fingertips can find every tension.
I'd like to try out
Excellent. I'll add you to our client list. We should be able to see
What is
you
the
at-
consort?
Most of the time, our clients won't realize what they were seeking until after she has provided it for them.
You make her...
I suggest you make an appointment in...
I think I'm done.
Nalina,
Yes, Shaira?
send the commander up to see me. I wish to...
Yes, of course, mistress.
The scene feels weird to me.
Huh. It appears the consort has taken note.
Where do I go?
Just head upstairs.
Don't worry, I wasn't gonna shoot you or nothing. Why would I do that? Also, apparently this lady has a famous voice actor's voice. I don't know who
You're with the
who she is.
Alliance? My brother's a private back on Earth.
I don't know who that is. This is probably split in two parts.
That is close enough, Commander. I've heard a great many things about you since your arrival here in our Citadel.
What exactly do you do?
That depends on your needs. I have a certain problem that could use your expertise.
Maybe I can help.
I have a friend. We had a fall. If you would speak to him as a fellow soldier.
What happened between you?
I respect his privacy too much to go into...
What exactly do you want me...
Appeal to his sense of... If you can convince him to stop spreading lies about me, I would be very grateful.
I have no idea what she's done.
Now I must ask you to take your leave. I have many clients waiting to see me.
Not many, because, well, in the borders of a game, that doesn't actually last too long. Alright, back to it. This is fast travel. Ooh, I forgot. Can I actually just go straight to the tower? I haven't been there yet. Oh, I can. You're gonna meet my favorite guy in this whole entire game. Well, one of my favorites. Dun 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 dun.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about... But he's a Spectre. Everything...
I think the council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
Yes.
You don't want to keep the council waiting.
I can't wait to bring you with me. You'll understand. If you played the game, then you obviously understand. We get many companions here. By many, I mean 3. That man's had a really long day, I'm guessing. Anderson!
The hearing's already started. Come on.
Alright, I forgot. I should really back up.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is...
I resent these accusations. Nihilus...
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you all... And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard. The one who let...
You're the one who destroyed the beacon.
Shift the blame to cover your own... But what can you expect from a human?
Saren despises humanity.
Your species
has no right to say
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is
this
not...
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
You can't...
There is still one outstanding issue.
Are we allowing
I agree.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
I'm glad to see
This meeting is adjourned.
Trust me, I don't like the council either. They're a pain.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Tell me about this history.
I worked with him. We shouldn't talk about this here.
What's our next step?
As a Spectre?
What about Garrus, that C-Sec investigator?
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past...
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The Ambassador's right. I need to stop.
I need to take care of...
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's den.
Maybe there's another way.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the high... He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap. About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. Saren... But I saw how he operates. No conscience.
Killing innocents.
I know how the... But only if there's no other way.
Sometimes 1,000 people must die.
But only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken.
I mean,
he
I
likes
would,
the violence, the killing.
If there was another way,
and he knows
yeah.
how to cover his tracks.
Our ambassador doesn't
He's
seem
just frustrated. The Council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, they want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the Council. The Ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later.
You and Saren
But I saw how he operates. No conscience. No hesitation.
You don't think much.
The guy roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use.
The guy's a
He was one of the... A lot of backroom... But it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in C-Sec.
I thought this embassy
Harkin may be human, but he's also an... If the embassy wasn't protecting him, he would have been fired 15 years ago.
I want to know more about the...
It's not easy preserving peace across an entire...
How do they decide?
The Council... They see something in you.
What's their command?
They tend to operate outside the law. Do whatever.
They sound like
everything about them is classified. But the entire galaxy respects and fears them.
What happens when a Spectre...
But when something does go wrong, there's usually only one solution. Send another Spectre to bring...
Tell me more about
He's a necessary evil of galactic politics.
Yep, Shadow Broker.
Buying and selling information is a part of the game. And the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best. Always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in... He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a resource we can use, or...
Tell me about Barla Vaughn.
He's got an impressive client list. Ambassadors...
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the...
Only 12? That's not a deal at all. This is where we get the side quest.
What? Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind. Yes, is there something...
Why are you so interested?
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
We're just talking.
No. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small... So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get...
Why were you being so secretive?
Well, I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested.
I could help you out.
I don't even know who you are.
I'm Commander Shepard, with the Alliance.
You'll need this. Activate it. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
What are you doing with the data?
Trying to learn. We see them work. I'm a scientist. I want to know what makes them tick.
I should get going then.
Yes.
Why did I do this? It's a quest, and, I like me coins and money.
No, I'm waiting to speak with one of the Commander.
Now, I have to wait on that guy's quest because, there's something else I need him for. The last time I missed it because I didn't know I had to not talk to the guy I'm supposed to.
I can't believe the Council ignored all the evidence evidence against Saren.
Saren's one of their best operatives. It's only natural they take his word over ours.
Oh, so now we just chase leads while this smug Turian runs around with his Geth troopers.
That's politics, Chief.
I hate politics.
Who doesn't? Well, actually, no, I'm not gonna say his name again. I don't need to. Oh, I forgot.
Look at that bug thing over there. What's it doing?
Please do not disturb the Keepers.
I proceed to disturb the Keepers.
The Keepers are essential to the smooth... No one can say for sure.
Tell me about...
Access to these areas is restricted to those with the appropriate clearance.
What happens
at peak capacity?
I'd like to hear...
Typically, only the counselors and...
What if someone...
Even then, few are given access.
I've been inside.
Only a handful of visitors to the Citadel are ever granted that.
I'd like to know more about...
Keepers can be seen in all sections of...
Any particular...
The Keepers also make frequent... Thank you for using Avena. Have a pleasant day. Please do not disturb the Keepers.
I just did, lady. Alright, fine. I get to hear what you guys have to say about this.
Anyone else hear that low hum? Sounds like it's coming from that statue. Makes my teeth tingle.
This place is a little too perfect. Like they're hiding something.
Yes. We're gonna skip Barlow Vaughn because there's a special encounter that we get if we do something a different way. Also this one. This is another mission.
This one believes it has the right to move freely through this area.
You're creating a public disturbance. It's against Citadel regulations.
This one is unsure why the other would not wish word of the Enkindlers to be spread.
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
You should be more tolerant.
I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
So if the Hanar gets a permit...
No. Registered evangelicals must follow regulations. There are specific areas where preaching is legal. Failure to follow the regulations results in the forfeiture of the license.
Why don't you just arrest the Hanar?
I could arrest the jelly, but my superior has requested that I find a solution that does not anger the Hanar. The Hanar become...
Arrest the jelly.
Vocal when they feel their religious beliefs are being suppressed.
What's the purpose behind the evangelicals?
Forcing religious evangelicals to register for a permit weeds out undesirables. It keeps the area safe. The Citadel is too important to become a battleground for a religious war.
Yeah, I've had my fair share.
If you'd like, I could talk to the Hanar for you.
I have argued with the stubborn jelly all afternoon. You are certainly welcome to try.
You weren't here afternoon. I walked by here. You weren't here at all.
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
Is this really how you want to represent the Enkindlers?
The truth of the Enkindlers must be made known. They gave the Hanar language, and gave the universe the mass relays. This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen.
Okay,
there is no intent to cause trouble.
Paragon to do this.
Is this how the Enkindlers would want you to use this gift of consciousness?
The Enkindlers would wish for their message to be spread to all sentient races.
The Enkindlers wouldn't wish their message to be spread by breaking society's laws.
This one hears wisdom. Perhaps this one departs now.
I see the Hanar is left. Thank you. Happy to help. Here, for your assistance in this matter. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should report to my superiors.
Some of these missions I won't be able to do right away, because I need a high enough Paragon to do it. We'll see to what once. If you ever see this end on a cliffhanger, it's because it's
So Williams, you happy you signed on with Commander Shepard?
I'm not sure, Lieutenant. Every time I think I have a handle on things, the universe banks hard to port.
Well, don't let anybody know. A big gun and a confident attitude will get you through a lot in life.
That's actually some really good advice. In the right circumstances.
Do you really think we'll find him down here?
He always stops in for a few games of Quasar before he makes his drop.
Fist is gonna be pissed if he
Ooh, another keeper. Yoink. We go down there anyway.
Commander Shepard? I'm Emily Wong. I'm an investigative.
What do you need?
I was hoping you might share anything you find. You wouldn't be investigating if it weren't. I've read your file. If anyone...
How do you know I'm investigating?
I'm a good journalist, Commander.
Sounds like...
Thank you, Commander.
She's a good one. Actually, I'll head straight to the place I'm supposed to be going. I'll get as many main missions that I can done before, because I think we're gonna reach the end of this. It's either 40 minutes or 50 minutes if this is happened. I'll scan it now, I guess. Uh-oh. Why is the game saving?
That's him.
Oh no! An ambush! Who could have expected this at all?
Shields down!
How can you tell?
I got business here, but not with you.
Well, here we
Back
go.
off, Rex. Fist told us to take you down if you showed up. What are you waiting for? I'm standing right here. This is Fist's only chance. If he's smart, he'll take it. He's not coming out, Rex. End of story. This story is just beginning. Out of my way, humans. I have no quarrel with you.
What was that all about?
Who knows? Let's just try not to get caught in the middle.
Alliance military. I could have been a Marine, you know. Instead, I joined the goddamn Citadel security. Biggest mistake.
Harkin, right? I was told you could help me find...
Garrus? You must be one of Captain Anderson's crew. Poor bastard, still trying to bring Saren down, eh? I know where Garrus is, but you gotta tell me something first. Did the captain let you in on his big secret?
Is there something I should know about?
The captain used to be a Spectre. Didn't know that. Screwed up his mission so bad they kicked him out. Of course, he blames Saren. Says the Turians set him up.
Why'd they kick him out?
Have to ask him. I never heard any of the details. But it's a good...
You said they covered all this up?
I spent 20 years working cases here on the Citadel. People on this station love to talk. Secrets are like...
Why should I believe a drunk?
Fine, ask Anderson. I bet he tells you. He's too stupid and proud to lie right to your face.
You said they covered all...
I spent 20 years working cases here on
You're
this...
a pig.
Just noticed that now, did you?
Just tell me where Garrus went.
Garrus was sniffing around Dr. Michelle's office. She runs the med clinic on the other side of the wards. Last I heard, he was going back there.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, good. Go. Let me drink in peace. Yeah? What do you want?
How well do you know Captain Anderson?
That's probably why he climbed the Alliance ranks.
The captain's a good...
Sure, but if he's so great, why the Spectre...
You need to look in a mirror.
Save your sermons. This ain't no church.
I don't think there's any churches in this game, anyhow.
What's it like working for you?
Skim a couple of credits off a drug bust, note in the file.
You got off easy.
Well, why are we getting there?
What the hell do you... Every day I plow through enough red tape to choke a rhino.
What do you know about
Damn
Garrett?
hothead is... You'll pay for it soon enough. The executor...
You need to look in a mirror. Sober up and take some responsibility.
Save your sermons. This ain't no...
You don't get the bad mouth Garrett.
No one gets the badmouth Garrus on my watch. I'll put this Alliance Marine boot right up your butt. Ha!
The back rooms are private.
Goodbye.
Enjoy the club.
No.
The back rooms are private.
Who's Fist?
He owns this club, but the customers have to stay out
What
front.
did that other Krogan...
Personal matter.
Not real chatty, is he?
No.
Enjoy the club.
The reason I'm not talking to that guy yet is for the Concord. I need more experience and more Paragon points to think about doing it.
Why didn't Captain Anderson tell us he used to be a Spectre?
Med. Okay, wow. The only one is the med clinic. I might switch out. Normally I kick out Ashley here. You'll understand what I mean by that, but I think I might just keep out Gaten for this.
I didn't tell anyone, I swear.
Watch this
That
shot.
was smart, Doug. Now, if Garrus comes around, you stay smart. Keep your mouth shut or...
Well,
Who are you? Let her go.
Oh. Yeah, he knows how to hit his shots.
Fire in the hole!
Kabeen!
Oh, grenade.
That's it. Bag him and tag him.
Perfect timing, Shepard. Gave me a clear shot at that bastard.
You took him down clean.
Sometimes you get lucky. Dr. Michelle, are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. Thanks to you. All of you.
I know those men threatened you, but if you tell us who
They work for Feast. They wanted to shut me up, keep me...
Does this have anything to do with
it might. Dr. Michelle.
A few days ago, a Quarian came by my office. She asked me about the Shadow Broker. She wanted to trade information.
Where is she now?
I put her in
Not
contact...
anymore. Now he works for Sarah.
Feast betrayed the Shadow Broker? That's stupid.
That Quarian must have something Saren wants. Something worth crossing.
What else can you tell me about
I'm
the
not
Quarian?
sure. Like I said, she wanted to trade information for a place to hide. She didn't... Wait a minute. Geth. Her information had something to do with the Geth.
She must be able to link Saren to the Geth. There is no
Time
way...
we paid Fist a visit.
This is your show, Shepard. But I want to bring Saren down as much as you do. I'm
You're a
coming...
Turian. Why do you want to bring
I
him
couldn't
down?
find the proof I needed in my investigation, but I knew what was really going on. Saren
Welcome aboard, Garrus.
You know, we aren't the only ones going after Fist. The Shadow Broker hired a Krogan bounty hunter named Rex to take him out.
Yeah, we saw him in the bar.
A Krogan might come in
Last I
handy.
heard, he was at...
What's he doing there?
Fist accused him of making...
Move out.
She has really interesting dialogue here. I think, anyway. I've normally ran Gaten. I'm not running, Ashley here.
I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't been there. Me too. Now, was there anything you needed?
You're a doctor.
I chose to keep the medical tradition.
Let me take a look.
Of course.
So I think she had... No, she doesn't. Okay, that's fine. I'll plunge that. Garrus. There's one last person I want to visit. Well, besides that.
Don't kid yourself. It's even bigger than it looks.
How would you know?
This side and then,
I got a tour.
No, we don't get access to it? Okay.
One of 500
Yeah.
to see the Ascension.
You get to look out that window. The time I have left, there's one more person left. I will be doing all the side quests and whatnot. I won't be recording them because they're kind of annoying and they're a pain to do.
I don't sell this one.
I'll worry about all this later. This guy.
Is that really? Wow, it's you. You're Commander Shepard, the hero of Eden Prime. I am so honored to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
My name is Conrad. Conrad Werner.
I spend most of the time.
Hey, I know you're probably busy, but
I don't mind.
Anything
Commander
for a
Grug.
fan. Here.
Commander Grug
thanks.
is happy to sign.
I really appreciate it. My wife. I'll let you get back to work. Oh, but next time.
Alright, I'll just finish these two up.
Best place on this ward to buy upgrades.
Hello, Earth Clan. No doubt you've just...
What colonies are...
But it doesn't matter where you hail from. My goods...
What can you tell...
I don't get too many clients from there.
I'd like to know...
Ah, well, I'm sure he...
There we go. Scan. Hang on, give me a second. And I'm back. You know, I'm surprised the recording has not ended yet. Would be real embarrassing if this didn't record.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want... Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good.
View items. Yeah, he just looks at Moorland as we do this. Maybe we'll have enough time to get Rex. We'll see. Depends where the next fast travel point is. Over here. Okay. Oh! I didn't realize I could do that. What's the place that's nearest to that? Now I'll just walk over there. If I don't have enough time, we'll get the Rex next episode. Mainly because there's gonna be a lot of trimming this episode. If I don't hear from you guys next, because this video ends, I'll hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you liked the video, hit the like button. It really helps me. I don't really care for as far as views or anything. I care more about the subscribers and feedback. That's the two things I care about here. Once we reach our 30 sub goal, it'll be a Discord server, and then once a week, if I come up with any ideas for memes, I'll be doing them for shorts and whatnot, through gameplay and whatnot. If I don't hear back from you guys, I'll see you guys next episode. Nope, maybe not, we'll see. Hoping I'm recording all this.
Witnesses saw you making threats in Fist's bar. Stay away from him.
I don't take orders from you.
This is your only warning, Rex.
You should warn Fist. I will kill him.
You want me to arrest you?
I want you to try.
Go on. Get out of here.
Do I know you, human?
My name's Shepard. I'm going after Fist. Thought you might want to come along.
Shepard. Commander. Out of respect, I'll give you a fair warning. I'm going to kill Fist.
Fist knows you're coming. We'll have a better chance if we all work together.
My people have a saying. Seek the enemy of your enemy, and you will find a friend.
Glad to have you on the team, Rex.
Let's go. I hate to keep Fist waiting.
Now note this, you do not have to bring him with you. I am gonna bring Ashley with me though. She probably have better dialogue. Alright, that's the end of it, and I'll be seeing you guys next episode. This will be compiled in 2 videos because, well, as you saw, the clip ended right as we were doing this. So, you'll most likely maybe see the video this week. It depends if I'm able to get the video out by then. Maybe this weekend or maybe next week. Either way, If not, then that's fine. Maybe we'll be seeing one story episode if my friend can come back online, because I'm just building stuff in the game. I don't have footage of that because I'm not recording all of it, but I'm just building stuff in preparation for it. Probably tonight, well, it's like almost 2 o'clock. Maybe I'll start thinking about what I want the story to be and whatnot. But, yeah, I hope you guys, I'll see you guys whenever this episode. I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed. I really have fun making this because it's one of my favorite games. Alright, Commander Grug out. Bye-bye.